Alright, guys. This time we're on another YouTube roller coaster ride. We're just going through suggested videos or videos that just keep playing in a playlist if I ain't heard them. We're just kind of on a roller coaster ride. Like I said, I've been through a lot of Savannah Dexter, and now it's done hot me over to Bubby Galloway the past couple songs. But I definitely want to do this one. Just the fact I see it's featuring Jelly Roll. So featuring Jelly Roll, I know this has got to be a banger. No ifs, fans, or buts. And if I'm lying, I just won't upload it. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump up in it and see if it's a banger, as good as I think it's gonna be.
Yeah, I just need a minute to myself right now.
Don't we all? I like having a moment to myself sometimes. Does you good.
Got a lot on my mind.
Why you do that?
Yeah. My mind racing. I need a moment on my own, cause I ain't cried lately. I give you my heart hole and then you violate me. Rock a rollie full of stones for the time wasted.
He said it gives you your heart and you let him down. Like, gets hurt.
And you could have it all, you just can't take it with you. When they notice that you gone, the moment they gon' miss you.
You can have it all, but you can't take it with you. I mean, yeah, you can have everything in the world, but guess what? When it's over and that hourglass runs out, what was the point? I mean, for you. I mean, I understand if you make it big time and your family's set for generations. But at the same time, like he says, you can't take it with you.
I changed the number to my phone, I had to keep you distant. Never said you ain't forgiven, I just can't forget it.
I like that. He never said you weren't forgiven. He just can't forget it. I mean, he'll forgive you, but he's not forget what you did. He's gonna remember what you did to him.
They said that time precious and time is of the essence. I play.
And they say time's precious. I go ahead and tell you right now, time is the most precious thing there is. There's, everybody's out trying to get $1, make a paycheck, whatever. They treat money like it's so valuable, but time is even more valuable because you can always get more money. There's always a way. Time though, time don't go backwards. As you're watching this video, that clock's ticking.
To tell the truth, I write my life on timeless records. I told Webby I'm ready, let's start applying this pressure. If this the key to my success, I can't leave mine on the dresser. I'm trying to keep it.
And I like that line right there too. If this the key to my, it's the key to my life. He says he can't leave it on his dresser. Like, I just like that analogy, or yeah, I reckon it's an analogy. But yeah, don't.
Applying this pressure. If this the key to my success, I can't leave mine on the dresser.
If it's the key to your success, don't leave it on the dresser. Keep it with you. To be successful, you got to put in the work. You got to put in the time. Like, just don't leave your key on the dresser. Is the best. Honestly, that's the best way I could think to describe it after he said it.
I'm trying to keep it together, I've been so broken inside. Gotta tell my babies I'm okay when I look them both in their eyes. Gotta keep.
And all parents gotta do that. Like, tell your kids you're okay when you look them in the eye. I mean, you can't let your kids know how bad it is, or if you're struggling. I mean, you can, but I don't think it's right. You gotta, stiff upper lip. Show them how to survive. Show them not to get down. Show them you can get through it without letting them know, how bad it is at the time. They can know afterward, but don't take them down with you. Don't let them know how bad life is. Because it's just, it affects kids just like it does adults. If you're in hard times, they ain't got to know. Like I just said, they can know afterward, but don't let them know you're struggling, because it's going to make them feel bad, A lot of times kids like to turn things around when it's their fault, and it's not. But that's just how kids tend to spend things. I just know that from like divorces and stuff. Like, kids always blame themselves. So when you're in hard times, don't let them know you're in hard times.
Keep a mask over my face before this COVID arrive. I'll keep the heat on like the
and I like that part too. He said he had a mask on his face before this COVID arrived. Like, he just kept a face on where you could not tell what he was going through. You could not tell his mental state. You could not tell he was in hard times. He just had a mask on before COVID even got here.
I had to keep a mask over my face before this COVID arrive. I'll keep the heat on like December till it's cold in July.
And I like the way he said he'll keep the heat on in December until it's cold in July. He's just saying he's just going to keep working. He's going to keep grinding. He ain't going to stop. He's just going to keep the heat on. Just keep it going.
Got exposed to this life when I was young, baby. Been betrayed so many times, it's hard to trust lately. Life took a turn for the worst, I did a 180. Can't put it in words the way I love Megan. She held me down and kept it solid when my dogs changed. The hood was silent, lost my mind, the night we lost face. We used to get it in Dickies, now it's Balmain. Man, I can't believe we had to part ways. My mind racing. I need a moment on my own, cause I ain't cried lately. I give you my heart whole and then you violate me. Rock a rollie full of stones for the time wasted. And you could have it all, you just can't take it with you. When they notice that you gone, the moment they gon' miss you. I changed the number to my phone, I had to keep you distant. Never said you ain't forgiven, I just can't forget it.
Saw mama cry when I blew trial, man, that shit damaged.
And we're just gonna go back and start fresh on this one, but this is the part I've been waiting for. Bubba Galloway killed it. He did good. But Big Man about to step up.
Given, I just can't forget it.
Saw mama cry when I blew trial, man, that shit damaged my soul. Despite her warnings, I still went and burned my hand on the stove. The police pressed my dog until he fucking cracked. He crossed me out, that's when he left me with the bloody back.
He said basically the cops interrogated his friend, and his friend ratted him out, and he said he's got a bloody back now. So he's basically saying his friend stabbed him in the back. But for those of y'all that don't know, Jelly Roll learned how to rap in prison. Like, I don't know if he's been to prison. I want to say, I don't remember exactly when he went to prison, or I don't know if he's been to prison more than once or not. But I know he learned to rap in prison. That's when he was in prison. I can't remember the ins and outs, but something inspired him, and just I think they had rap battles and stuff in prison, like the inmates and stuff, and that's where he learned how to do it. And when he come out, he decided he was gonna be a father, to his son and daughter. He keeps his son out of the spotlight, but his daughter Bailey, she's in a lot of his songs, so you'll know who she is. But he just knew he had to do something different. He got into rapping, and hey, Jelly Roll comes on the radio now. Like, he broke the mold. He's like one of the only. He's like one of the. He may be the only one of the underground people who do not have a record label to have made radio time. I know he got like number one somewhere. He got number one on one of the charts and number at least 16 when I heard about it on another chart, on country chart and the rock chart. I want to say the country was the number one, or the rock was the number one, and the country was the number 16, or vice versa. But anyway, he's the one that he broke the mold for everybody. Like, if anybody else does it, he's the one that opened the door.
I'm still riding all alone, tears tumbling down. Can't believe that they killed Chisel for a couple of pounds. Ice Mike sitting in prison, I still miss him and love him. It's crazy, the judge sentenced him to 70 summers.
And that's got to be rough. He said he misses his friend because he got sentenced to 70 summers. Just imagine that, getting sentenced to 70 years. 70 years. Just imagine sitting there and the judge tells you that verdict. Like, you know you're never getting out. You know you're never going to be free. I mean, unless there's some kind of technicality or something, you're done. Like, I mean, I'm just sitting here in front of my computer watching a music video, ain't done nothing wrong. But just thinking about the judge telling me I got 70 years just locked in a box, you know, that's rough. Like, that'll make your heart sink.
Me and Bubby reminiscing got me sad again. I'm broken hearted as the wheels on my G-Wagon spin. Turning corners in my hood, thinking about the man I used to be. I abused substances till they started abusing me.
And I like that too. He said he abused substances until they started abusing him.
So much shit I had to overcome. I take another shot of liquor just to keep me numb. Far as them phony friends go, fuck it, leave them bridges burning. At night I can't sleep, I'm still tossing and turning.
My PSA for all y'all who know that y'all got snakes in y'all circle, y'all know that you got that friend that's gonna stab you in the back. Burn that bridge. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Just burn it. That's my PSA for today.
Mind racing. I need a moment on my own, cause I ain't cried lately. I give you my heart hole and then you violate me. Rock a rollie full of stones for the time wasted. And you could have it all, you just can't take it with you. When they notice that you gone, the moment they gon' miss you. I changed the number to my phone, I had to keep you distant. Never said you ain't forgiven, I just can't forget it.
But also in the chorus, I didn't say it during the song, but when he says when you're gone, your friends, that's when they're gonna miss you. Just remember that, because you take a lot of people for granted in life. Like, I mean, you'll go see your friend one time, might not even say bye. I mean, because you just plan on seeing them again tomorrow, you know. I mean, they might be busy and you just slip out the door or something, or at a party, and then something happens that night and they're gone. And you didn't get to tell them you cared. You didn't get to tell them you loved them. You didn't get to tell them bye. I mean, that's a lot of weight to carry. And that's like why I say when you're gone, that's when they realize they're gonna miss you. I mean, you don't realize how much you care about somebody until you're never gonna see them again. You know they're gone for good. You can't pick up the phone and call them. But anyway, that was Bubby Galloway featuring Jelly Roll's Mind Racing. That was a very heartfelt song. Great song, great message. But that's gonna wrap this reaction up. Like, comment, subscribe. If you got something you'd like me to check out, drop it on down in the comments below and I'll check it out. But that's gonna do it for this one. See y'all later.